Race fans, and welcome back to Sprint Car News. Today we've got a jumbo edition, as unfortunately there was a family emergency last weekend which prevented me from getting last week done, but we are back and we will get into it after these brief messages.
Dave's Home Supply specializes in cabinets, flooring, and countertops. Visit their website at daveshomesupply.com to look at products, services, financing, and even a free estimate. This broadcast is brought to you by Meat Freaks Jerky Club. Get the best jerky the world has to offer straight to your door by visiting meatfreaksjerkyclub.com. Pick your box and plan, tell them where to ship, and receive and enjoy. Log on to meatfreaksjerky.com and use promo code SPEED.
Are you looking for bookkeeping, payroll, or income tax services? Then check out the folks at For You Simple Bookkeeping. They are a licensed tax preparer throughout the entire United States. For more information, click on the link in the description. We're going to start the show off with Ocean Speedway, going back to June 16th on a Friday night, and Katati's Jake Hollett would pick up the victory, his first of the year, beating out Kurt Nelson, Gage Garcia, Chris Nelson, and Bradley Dillard. Ocean Speedway would be back in action the following Friday on the 23rd. Tanner Carrick out of Lincoln would pick up his second win of 2023. Caleb Montgomery finished in second. Gage Garcia third, Ricky Sanders fourth, and Michael Pombo was the top five. Ricky Sanders is the point leader at Ocean Speedway. Bradley Dillard currently resides in second. Kurt Nelson is third. Jason Chisholm fourth, and Caleb DeBem rounds up the top five. Their next race, they take this weekend off, but they'll be back in action on July 7th. Silver Dollar Speedway in Chico was on hand for the rescheduled David Tartar Memorial. This time, it was 360 sprints on the card on the Friday, June 16th event. Shane Golobic out of Fremont would pick up the win, and he is currently undefeated at the quarter-mile clay oval. Sean Becker finished second, Willie Croft was third, Mitchell Facino fourth, and Tanner Carrick finished in position number 5. Marysville Raceway hosted racing competition on June 17th, and Andy Forsberg of Auburn became the first repeat winner of 2023 at Marysville Raceway. Tanner Carrick was the runner-up, while Dawson Hamas finished third, Brad Bumgardner fourth, Jake Hollett rounded out the top 5. Brian McGann Jr. is currently in position number 1 in the point standings. Dawson Hamas second, Koa Crane third, Carson Hamas and Billy Wallace the rest of the roundup. As far as the top 5 in points are concerned, their next race will be Saturday, July 1st. Skagit Speedway on Saturday, June 17th had 360 sprints on the card. Colby Thornhill out of Enumclaw would be the big winner for his first win of the campaign. Trey Starks finished second, Jason Solwald was third, Colton Heath fourth, and Chase Getz rounded out the top 5. Trey Starks is still the points leader in 360 competition at Skagit. Colby Thornhill resides second, Jason Solwald third, Colton Heath fourth, and Jesse Schlotfelt is P5. Their next race for the 360s will be on Saturday, July 8th, so they have the week off. Also on June 17th at King Speedway in Hanford, California, 360 sprints were in action for Kings of Thunder competition. Ryan Burnell out of originally Hollister, but now calling Roseville home, would pick up the win, and it is his second win of the year. The only time he had won was at the non-wing NARC race at the Anthony Simone Classic in April. Caden Steele was second, Craig Stidham finished third, Grant Champlin fourth, and Dominic Gordon finished in position number 5. The next time 360s are back in action is in September 14th at King Speedway. The ASCS-Frontier region was back in competition after some wet weather recently, and Gallatin Speedway in Belgrade, Montana on Friday, June 16th. Kelly Miller out of Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada would pick up the victory, his third with the season. Trevor Kirkland was P2, Richard Bailey finished third, Phil Dietz fourth, and Corey Wormling the top 5. The next night, the series would be at Big Sky Speedway in Billings, Montana on Saturday, June 17th, and Kelly Miller is a perfect 4 for 4 in ASCS-Frontier region competition. Corey Wormling finished in second, Joe Perry was third, while Phil Dietz and Jordan Milne were fourth and fifth. Top 10 and top 5 in points for the ASCS-Frontier region. Kelly Miller is the only driver to win this season, while Trevor Kirkland, Phil Dietz, Corey Wormling, and Joe Perry are positions 2 through 5. Their next set of races will be July 7th and 8th, all taking place at Big Sky Speedway in Billings, Montana. Placerville Speedway got back at it on Saturday, June 24th, and Caleb Henry out of Mather would be the winner. Andy Forsberg finished behind him in second, Tony Gomes third, Michael Facino fourth, and Tanner Carrick would make up the rest of the top 5 finishing order. Michael Facino is the point leader at Placerville Speedway, while Tony Gomes resides in second, Shane Hopkins third, Ashlyn Rodriguez fourth, and Luke Hayes fifth. Their next race will be on Independence Day, July 4th. The NARC 410 Sprint Car Series had a very busy week, including the fastest 4 days in motorsports, which kicked off on Thursday, June 15th at Southern Oregon Speedway. Corey Day out of Clovis, California would win for his first time ever at the racetrack. It'd be his 4th NARC win on the year. Justin Cox was second, Tanner Holmes third, Dylan Bloomfield fourth, and Justin Sanders finishing in fifth. The next night, the tour would head to the Douglas County Dirt Track on Friday, June 16th. It was the first time since 1995 that Wing 410 sprint cars had been on dirt at the Roseburg racetrack. Corey Day would double up on his fastest in 4 days motorsports winning account over Justin Sanders, Chase Johnson, Cole Macedo, and Justin Cox. Night 3 of the fastest 4 days in motorsports took the NARC 410 Sprint Car Series on Saturday, June 17th to Willamette Speedway in Lebanon. And Cole Macedo from Lemoore in the Tarleton Motorsports number 21 would win his first career NARC 410 Sprint Car Series victory. Corey Day, Dominic Selzy, Bud Kading, and Justin Sanders were the rest of the top 5. The fastest 4 days in motorsports would continue at Grays Harbor Raceway in Elma, Washington for a Sunday event on June 18th, Father's Day, and Corey Day would win his 3rd victory of the week, and that would put his winning total at 6 of the season with the series. Trey Starks and Tanner Holmes represented the Pacific Northwest in 2nd and 3rd on the podium. Joel Myers Jr. and Justin Cox were the rest of the finishing order. Then things would transition to the Jim Raper Memorial Super Dirt Cup at Skagit Speedway, and on the Thursday, June 22nd program, Corey Day once again was victorious. Shane Golobic, Zeb Wise, Tanner Holmes, and Dominic Selzy were the top 5 finishing order in night number 1 of Dirt Cup. Friday night, the more things changed, the more they stay the same, as Corey Day again would strike victory lane for his 8th NARC win of the season and 10th overall over the rest of the other competition. Tanner Holmes was the runner-up, Dominic Selzy finishing 3rd, Zeb Wise 4th, and Trey Starks was 5th. On the final night, though, $62,000 was awarded to Justin Sanders out of Aromas, California in the Mitri number 2X. Sanders, it is his first win with the NARC 410 Sprint Car Series and 5th win in competition. First time he has won with the 410 as well. Zeb Wise was a respectable 2nd. Corey Day finished 3rd. Dominic Selzy 4th, and Tanner Holmes was the top 5 of the final night. Skagit Speedway 410 point standings. Trey Starks is still up at number 1 in the position, while Jason Solwald, Jesse Schlotfelt, Greg Hamilton, and Cam Smith create the balance of the top 5. Their next race will be on Saturday, July 1st. While the NARC 410 Sprint Car Series point standings, Corey Day with those 8 wins with the standings lead, a sizable lead now, over Dominic Selzy. Justin Sanders is 3rd, Justin Cox is 4th, and Bud Kading wraps up the top 5. The next event for NARC will be on Saturday, July 8th at Petaluma Speedway in Petaluma, California. Well, race fans, that is going to do it for this edition of Sprint Car News today. We'll be back next week with coverage of the Independence Day weekend specials happening, as well as regular points action in wing sprint car competition throughout the Western United States.